It's a story about my childhood. I was born and raised here in San Francisco. My mom came out from Oklahoma. My grandmother still lived there when I was growing up. She came out once from Oklahoma. She came out to California in 1959 to visit us. And what happens in 1959? We have an earthquake. She never came back after that. Always stayed back there. But even before that earthquake hit, we would pack up everybody, because my dad had a station wagon. And what it was is that we would go down there during the summer months, go down to visit my grandmother, and then we would take that little station wagon and just travel on. Sometimes my dad couldn't go. So what my mom would do is she'd grab my brother and I by the hand, and we'd go right downtown San Francisco. 7th and Mission. That's where the Greyhound bus depot used to be. Then we get on that Greyhound bus, start going south in California until we got right around Bakersfield. And then we went east to one spot that was so cool. It was called Barstow. Barstow is hot, but then it picked up one of the world famous routes, Route 66. And if any of you have traveled that, you know that once you get out of California, they had all these little oddity stores. Some of them were called trading posts. Others were just trying to get your money. That's all I saw. But sometimes people would have to pull in there because we were older cars, so the radiators would overheat a lot, so they had to get the water from them. And I can remember some of those. But the Greyhound bus always stopped at one place, and I was really impressed with this place. It was so cool. It was right there in Gallup, New Mexico. What he would do is he would pull right inside. It was the restaurant, and I love to eat. So that's what we would have. But then there was a specialty going on there. There was an old native guy sitting on the blanket off to the side of the parking lot. And he had a cow just sitting there right alongside him. And I would watch. He had a sign. For $1, I will tell you the time without using a watch. That was amazing for a little kid. But I watched. He took the people's dollar, because he started getting a line. He would take their dollar. He would put it in his pocket. He'd lay down on the blanket. He'd reach over to the cow's stomach and then start tickling it, I guess. I don't know what he was doing. And then bring it back, and then he'd whisper the time into the people's ears. The people would, oh my, he must have a special power or something. He's right on. Oh, it was amazing. This guy was cleaning up. He was getting a lot of money. I thought that was cool. So for the next 3 years, we traveled that same route. Every time we were on that Greyhound bus, stopped at the same place, and the same guy was there. Well, maybe the cow on the 3rd year was different. But anyway, he was still there doing the same thing. So I said, well, I'm a young man now. I'm in double digits. So I'm going to ask him how he did that. So after the line dwindled away, I lost my dinner waiting for everybody to leave, but I felt it was worth it, because I went up to him and I said, "Oh, wise one, please teach me the ways of your people, so that I may tell time without using a watch." He looked at me, "What? You want to learn how to do this?" I said, "Oh, great one, please teach me the culture, so that I may preserve it. Teach me that sacred way." He just shook his head like this. And, all right. Do me one thing, though. "Yes, anything. I am yours to command. Do not tell anybody how I do this." I said, "Okay, that sounds reasonable." You can see I told a lie on that one because I'm telling you guys how it's done. But anyway, that's okay. I don't think he's still around. That was quite a few years ago. But this is what he told me. He says, "What you would do, son, reach the hand out, grab that dollar and fold it up. Stick it deep into your pocket like this. Lean back onto the blanket. Reach over to the udder of the cow. Lift it so that you may see a straight shot of the clock down in the city square, and you can tell what time it is." What? That's not cool. But that's the way he said it was to be done. And I said, okay. So I thought it. I just pondered that thought all the way down to Oklahoma. Then I thought about it all the way back from Oklahoma City to San Francisco. And I figured out there's two flaws to this. I can't do it the way he did it. I can't go to a city and expect to see a clock in the center of the square everywhere I go. There's one here, but I can't expect it everywhere else. So how do I do that? So I figured it out. The lady, right there, would you come up? Let's give her a round of applause. As you come up, you don't need a clock. So think of a time, you can stand right over here, think of a special time in your life. It could, you have kids?
Yes.
Okay, it could be maybe the time that your firstborn came into this world and gave you such a joyous time. Or it could be maybe the time that your soap opera comes on. It could be anything you want, okay? Whatever time it is special to you, okay? Just think of it, because we're going to need it in just a second. Now, the second problem that I figured out with this was the cow. How are you going to get a cow on an airplane? So, you, sir, would you come up and help me? No, you're not going to be the cow. Don't worry. I won't touch your udder. That's an udder story altogether. That's not the truck all the way anyway. Okay. And your name is?
Stu.
Stu. Very good, Stu. So you can stand a little closer if you like. You're going to be my backup. Okay? So, what I need from you, clear your mind of everything. Oh, wait. Are you with her?
I've cleared my mind. No, I don't know. Yeah, I think, yeah.
It doesn't seem like it, that what I just asked him to do was hard, but it's not hard for him to do that, right?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think. I can see what kind of guy I got right here. So that's why Stu, right? Okay, Stu, remember, our memories are going to go pretty soon, but anyway, that's all right. Stu clears your mind, because I want you to try to pick up those radio transmissions, almost like that first card trick we did. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better, okay? Okay. And name?
Donna.
Donna. Okay, Donna, here's what we're going to do. I want you to think of that time, because I've got a notepad here. And I've got a marker. I'll take the cap off the marker like this. And Donna, what I'm going to have you do is, I want you to just kind of write down that time, right along in here. Now, let's say, according to that clock, it's 9:10. So you would write it something like that. Okay, so it's bold so they can see it in the back when you show it, okay? The only restriction I want you to do, if your number, or if your time has a 7, okay, I want you to write the 7 like that. You see, because I did this in Europe, and this is the reason why the Europeans put that line on the 7, because this is how they make their 1s. If you didn't have the line on it, you wouldn't know if it was a 1 or a 7. So that would be the only thing that I would ask from you, Donna, is to do that, all right? So let me get rid of that, you see. I don't know, these Europeans are pretty good, aren't they? They can come up with all kinds of different things, all right? So Donna, what I want you to do, are you right or left hand?
Right hand.
Right hand. I'll give you the pen in the right hand. Take the notepad in your left. Now don't let me see it. As a matter of fact, Stu, why don't you turn around, face, yeah. I don't want you to see it, because you're my backup. You're the man that's going to try to help me pick this thing up, okay? Okay, all right. You got it, Donna?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to cover my eyes. Do me a favor, let me have that notepad. Okay, this is the notepad. This is your number right here, right?
Yes.
I don't want to look. I'm going to tear this off. Would you put the cap on the?
I did.
Oh, good. Okay, that was easy. I didn't have to do anything. Okay, give me that. I want you to take that notepad, or actually the piece of paper. You can turn around. If you can give me the piece of paper and fold it up so I don't see it. Okay, fold it in half again.
Okay.
And then crumple it in your hand. Okay? Okay, let me set that there. Now what I'm going to try to do is this, Donna. I'm going to try to get that number. I want you to think of the time. Think of the time. I'm not getting it. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, what? Oh, this? Yeah. Gotta make my tip some way. I mean, he was only getting $1 off of this. stuff. Here, let me set this down here. I forgot the story. Yeah, remember I had the cow. What do you do? Yeah, get the udder. Think of the time. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, good. Put it right here. This is cool. You can be amazed at the people are going to just throw their firstborn and everything here. Okay. I'll just set that. We'll use that at another time, okay? Okay, right over there. I should give them everybody a Geritol. But anyway, Stu, here's where you come in. You thought you were just going to stand up here and look pretty. But Stu, you looked a little nervous when you came up here, were you?
A little bit.
Okay, yeah, I guess he's heard that sometimes when you assist a magician, they pickpocket you. Stu, does that look familiar?
Is that mine?
Oh, it's not yours? Oh, it's mine, I'm sorry. see what happens when you get old and all these things happen. But anyway, Stu, I want you to look. See how the second hand is moving on that? Tick, 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 like that? Yeah. If I pull on the stem like that, you see how the hands move? Goes forward, goes back like that. Now I'm going to show Donna. See how it goes forward like that and comes back like that? Now I'm gonna move it to the point where, let's say, well, I don't even want to see where I move. I'm going to put it up here. I'm going to spin it a couple more times. Stu, I want you to tell me if you're right or left-handed.
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed. So put your left hand out like this. I'm going to put your fingers like that. Yeah, you got the same problem I do. Okay. Now, with that right hand, I want you to spin. But wait. Got to get the cow. Got to get the udder. I got to transfer that to you. Okay, Stu, start to spin. Turn it any way you want, forwards, backwards, anything you want. And as soon as you feel like you've got the number, just stop. Anytime. You got it? Push the stem in. That locks it. Now put your other hand on top of it. Do not turn that watch over. Misdirection. Now, Stu, you're my backup now. Because if this don't work, we're blaming you. But anyway, Donna, you came up with a time. Did that time mean anything to you? Was it special?
It was.
What was it?
That's when our daughter was born.
What was that time? Would you take that piece of paper, uncrumple it, start to unfold it, and as you get to the second fold, yell out that time.
2:02.
Show everybody. 2:02 is what she says. What does that say, Tony? 2:02. Yeah, 2:02, just like we said before. It's cool. It's so cool. Yeah. But that's not it. You see, this is what I want you guys to understand. What you see me do with Donna, you kind of expect it. So, you know, I get a round of applause at 3. Thank Mom and Dad. And my brother's here too. So thank you for that arousing amount of applause. But there is one thing. What you're about to see, I don't even know how it's done, if it works. It's still an experiment, something that I've been working on. I don't know if it's going to work. But if it does, it demands a standing ovation. So, Stu, I want you to, for the first time, turn that watch over and tell everybody where you stopped.
At 2 o'clock.
2:02, right? A little bit past that, right?
A little past.
There you go, 2:02. Alrighty. I kind of asked you guys for that standing ovation. I don't get that much anymore. I can remember times going into the theater, thousands of people are standing out there, and what really excites a performer is when they all stand up. Now, places I play, I'm lucky to get 20 or 30 people to show up, and none of them can stand up because they got their walkers and wheelchairs in their legs. So I appreciate those of you that can stand up tonight. That's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, is my show for tonight.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Tamaka. So we We actually have to, we're supposed to be out of here at 9 o'clock.
Oh,
But that's fine, we're good.
hopefully next time.
Next time.